We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr. RJJ is 5 foot. It's the incomparable. It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales. Joe Calzaghe.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon, Calzaghe.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're gonna win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
Good luck.
And there's the bell to start round one. Both men step back for just a moment. Their bell rung. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter punch. Perfect counter shot. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, Calzaghe got dropped in their first fight, but then got back up and managed to beat Jones by a unanimous decision.
You forgot how slick, how smooth, how sharp, how crafty Jones Jr. was. Then, Calzaghe came back. The pace, the power, the southpaw style was enough, and the youth got him the win. Now these guys are gonna do it all over again. Time has rolled on. But both fighters have got a little slower. Both fighters have got a bit long in the tooth. Both fighters know what they've got to do. And both fighters know they respect the danger each man brings.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. And a counter left. He parries that right jab away. Good counter punching for both these athletes. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this. What do we expect to see here in round 2? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They score again with the left hand. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Gets out of the way of that left hand. Perfect punch. He misses with that jab. He blocks that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
We're absolutely exhausted. What?
There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure in.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQs. Counter punches are the best.
You can't score with that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. In these middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump on him. And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang the body in there. Be smart. Change your angle. Go out there and finish it. He's ready.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favor and pickpocket them.
He misses with that jab. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's rather comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. He parries the right jab away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think...
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Left punch. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. And he misses with the left uppercut. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here comes round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Missed him with that uppercut. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. He blocks that jab. He missed with that jab. Exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
He got out of the way of that right hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Neither man really defending themselves. And he misses with that jab. Another scoring shot there. Back to life now. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
I love that. That's just great. And beautiful. I think, well, there's two body shots in there, right?
And we enter the ninth. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know you want to shake your leg. And that's here, away from getting stopped.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
This is the 10th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's a scoring blow. Why aren't they defending? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
It has been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. Insane action. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. And he fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard's going to need a knockout.
Looks absolutely exhausted.
There's the bell to start round 11. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They're giving us a high-tempo show. He just misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. It gets to relax.
His jab just got blocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell for round 12. After that last round, something has got to change. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You don't want to trade shots. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? It's all offense all the time. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.